When I was about 20 years old, I read what I consider the most important book of my life. And that book is called How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. The only reason I started reading this book immediately was because it reminded me of other books I was very interested in, which were around pickup artistry. And it's embarrassing to admit, but I basically thought that it was a guide to manipulate other people into doing whatever you wanted. What the book is actually about is building empathy and understanding with other people in order to achieve mutual goals, which are things like, if you remember people's names, they really appreciate that. If you make a mistake, admit it immediately instead of trying to cover it up, because that's how you build trust. When you're having conversations with people, make sure that they have time to talk and speak and explain their side, because not only is it more fun to be doing the speaking for most people, you actually learn what's important to them so that you can then communicate things in terms that they understand and appreciate. I can honestly attribute so much of my personal success in my career, in my personal life, in my relationships to this book. And I want to recommend it to more people because I want more people to read. And I think it will also help us get out of the problem that we have created for ourselves in this country, where we seem completely incapable of connecting with each other and coming up with solutions to the bigger problems. Empathy, understanding, and communication skills are what we need right now if we want to start building a better future for the majority of us. If you want to change people's minds and get them to do what you want to do, step 0 is to understand what actually matters to them and why it matters. And the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, is one of the tools I can provide you in order to help achieve that goal. So, start reading, assholes.